Hey guys, it's Nick from Venom vs. Noob. I just won $1,000 in a speedrunning event held by Core Games. Players had 3 days to rack up their best times and compete for a top reward of $1,000. So let me show you how I went and won it all. Ooh, that was a pretty good start. Let's see if I can get this center shortcut. I couldn't get it. I want to get that center shortcut. It's really hard to do, but it'll be really fast if I could get it. And risky strats are probably going to be good since I have multiple days to score big times. I guess I could give more context on everything that you're seeing on the screen. First, I guess I'll start with just the basic mechanics of the game. You use your mouse to change the camera. You press space to jump. Use WASD to move. And you have to get to this sort of glowing box to finish the level. And obviously your time is recorded by the game, and then if it's a good time, it gets reported on the records. And I'll show you the records. The records are on the sort of the little hub world that you start at. You also see some records in the top left-hand corner. Those are actually just your personal bests, and they may be higher than what's in the tournament, because those include personal bests from the update before this. These arcs at the starting ring are actually tangible before the countdown in a previous version. So you could skip the countdown completely if you knew how to jump across those arcs. That's not going to be in this version for the tournament, so that means a lot of my times are going to be a lot better than the time I get for the tournament, because I don't have that extra sort of time. Like, it saves something like 2.5 seconds or something like that. Just jump right across. Instead, I have to time my jump just so I can get as far as possible when the starting ramp does materialize. Kind of like that. I was actually really lucky. I was almost too late there. Ooh, I've got a crazy strat on this level. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that knows how to do it properly, but it's so hard. I don't know if I can get it. Basically what you have to do is you have to use this boost pad here, get a lot of speed and hit the corner, and if you do it just right, you can just make it all the way to the goal, skipping most of the level. That's going to be tough. I might have to put in a good time without that shortcut first, just to guarantee I've got a top time on this stage before I start going for the #1 spot. That could have been better, but still a pretty good start. Oh, that was weird. I lost all my speed on that platform. That sucks. Couldn't quite get it. In this game, you can jump so long as there is ground underneath of you. So even if you're on like a steep slope, as long as the ball recognizes that there's ground underneath of it, you can still jump. And jumps are just an addition of vertical velocity. So you can just climb any wall as long as there's a slight slope to it. This dude's getting in my way. At least I already have the best time on this level for now by, geez, like 0.6 seconds. There's a lot more to go though. There's more competition to be had, I'm sure, so I want to make sure I get the best times possible. Alright, let's see if I can... Maybe I should just do a straight run first. Yeah, I'll do a straight run first, because I haven't done one yet for this stage. Get at least a half decent time on there. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Now, even if I don't get the super shortcut, I'll at least be on the leaderboards and get some points. The way that this speedrun event is going to work is you get points for your placing on each level. And at the very end, whoever has the most points wins. So kind of think of it like a Mario Kart Grand Prix or something. You want to get as many first place as possible. But getting a couple like seconds and thirds, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just a little bit less points as long as someone else isn't able to accumulate more points than you. Then you got the gold. That's what I'm searching for here. Oh! I actually jumped too early there. So what happened is, I jumped before I actually touched the platform itself. So I was expecting to sort of bounce off and adjust my angle, kind of like that, except higher. But since I jumped before touching it accidentally, I just launched myself right past it. You gotta be careful in this game sometimes. It's an interesting speedrun choice if you want to jump before hitting an object or after. Sometimes it makes a really big difference, like there, where I wanted to actually hit the object before going. Alright, I can make this jump. I didn't make it clean though. That's one of the hardest, like, just kind of straight jumps in the game. You can make it clean, but it's a long gap. It's definitely not something you get every time. Shoutouts to Simple Flips. I guess the creator of this game really likes Simple Flips. I know Simple Flips did a YouTube video on Core Gaming, because I think he was actually sponsored by them. Either way, Simple Flips is a creator that I really like a lot. So I think it's kind of neat to see him shouted out in a game I like a lot. It's also kind of a meme. Shout out to Simple Flips. So that's probably part of the reason, at least, why it's there in the loading screen. I got boosted from another player bumping into me, but I wasn't able to keep that momentum all the way through. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things that's kind of finicky about this whole thing, is that you're playing with a bunch of other people. So, like, there's obviously going to be interference if people bump into each other, and this all counts in the tournament. So it's a little jank, but it should be fine, I think. Ooh, that was another clean one. That felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Man, there's some real server lag. I couldn't even tell where that sort of Ferris wheel thing was going. It was like the visuals were displaced from the actual geometry. Oh, darn. That was a clean movement at the start as well. Oh, that was some goofy collision. Yeah, there's a cool trick there where you can skip that first boost pad if you jump right off of the starting pole just right. It's pretty hard to do. There are coyote frames in this game, so like there's a certain amount of time after leaving a surface where you can still jump. And so if you kind of hit the ground and bounce, you can jump during your bounce to get a little extra height. And if you do that at a high enough speed, you can actually skip that first bumper, save a bit of time. That was a good start. God damn it. That was a good start too. I don't know if I could have beat my PB there, but that was a good one. Oh, that was so clean. How did I do that? Yeah, real clean. apparently you can just get stuck inside the starting ramp. This is a cool, fun little glitch. Oh, got a lot of speed here. This could be good. That was good. I don't think it was PB, but that was good. This level is basically just a mash your spacebar simulator. Insane. Getting some clean runs in here. Oh boy, that was just... What am I doing? PB, let's go. Ah, I hit the wall. That could have been a PB, but my PB on this level is really good right now with 16.2. I don't know if that would have been the difference or not. Whoo-wee! That was fast. That was so close, but I didn't get a good swing on that Ferris wheel looking thing, windmill looking thing. It's so hard. It's also like a cycle-based level, which makes it kind of cringe, in my opinion. Oh, so apparently there's a tournament standings leaderboard. I guess you could say I'm pretty far ahead. Tournament ends in 2 hours, looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's go. Alright guys, it's 3:01. That means that the tournament is over. So now we can check to make sure, once and for all, where I am on the leaderboards. Tournament standings. There I am, right up on top. Detrim, that's me. Let's go, dude. I can't believe it. I actually just won $1,000 playing this game. That's insane. That's insane. I never thought that was going to happen. Thanks for watching this episode of Venom vs. Noob. If you got it this far in the video, we'd really appreciate you subscribing. This was our first time doing a video kind of like this, so we'd really appreciate if you had some suggestions in the comments, some likes, maybe even a dislike if it was a bad video. I mean, I'm fine with that, personally. Either way, have a great day, guys. We'll see you in the next one.